Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Wellness Wednesday and we are going to be continuing in Fanciful Fantasies by Julia Spiri. Let's see, who all do we have here today? Hello Christina. Hello Bonnie. Nice to see you. Love seeing new names in the chat. Hello Dawn. Hello Alex. Hello Celine. Hello Davissa. Just quickly scrolling. I think that's everybody. Hello, everyone. So we started in Fanciful Fantasies on Monday doing the craft room. Yay. We got 2 little cubbies done. I'm having a bit of a breathing issue, so I've turned on the music so that you don't hear me whistling through my nose. So we're going to be continuing with the craft room. I think we will be doing the sewing room today. And whatever else we get done. We've got 2 hours. Hello, Wicca! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm okay. It's just what happens every once in a while. I get this weird whistle in my nose and it's irritating. No, I don't have a cold or anything. It's just every once in a while I get congestion in my nose, and other than that, I feel perfectly fine. So, welcome back, Celine. I hope you are well caffeinated at this point. You know, get that coffee in you. Wakey, wakey. Well, I'm glad that you're home at least. Yeah, my sinuses keep on saying hi. So I was on time this time. I wasn't late or anything. Gonna switch over to the close-up. I don't know what happened to the music. Just decided that it was going to stop. Weird. Well, let's see. Oh, I know why. Because I switched the other camera. So you might have to listen to my nose whistle. I know. You're awake and here and made it on time and didn't even have an alarm? What the heck? Okay, so it's got a cute little kitty. It's got a kitty kitty. So let's color the kitty kitty first. Just because it's a cute little kitty kitty. So we're going to go in with some burnt ochre. Nice. Just going to put some burnt ochre in here. I am using the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor pencils. And currently I am using number 87, which is burnt ochre. Yes, absolutely. Got to color kitty first. It's a cute little sleepy kitty. Now, with it being as small as it is, we're not going to get in a whole lot of flicking detail, but we'll get some in. Yes, I was. Yeah, it's just every once in a while I get this weird whistle in my nose, and it bugs me, so I figure it must bug you guys. No problem at all, Christina. Drive safely. Hello, Katrina. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Brittany. All right. So we've got a little bit of the burnt ochre in there. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of gold ochre. Um, if I put it in the right spot, it would be good. I did not put it in the right spot. So we're going to go in with some gold ochre, which is number 83. And I'm just going to do the base coat color. And then we'll go in with some red oranges. Hello, Crashes. Welcome. Oh, goodness. I hope she's okay. Sorry to hear that. Was it the heat, Dawn? Then I'm going to go in with some, this one, some vermilion. Hello, evil fairy. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that she'll be okay. Sorry that the heat got to her, though. Okay, so I've sharpened this very, very sharp because we're going to add some flicking hair motion here. And give her a little bit of fur. Like so. I do believe I have the 120 set of the Art and Flies, but I'll have to check. I think they've been out for a little while, haven't they? I'd have to look. It maybe something else I'm thinking of. Well, thank you, Dawn. Oh, I'm sorry, Katrina. I did not see your question. Yes, it is Julia Spiri. Of course, if you want to take a look at Julia's stuff on Amazon, just type in exclamation point Julia Amazon and you will get Julia's Amazon page. And if you want to see her stuff on Etsy, just type in exclamation point Julia and that will take you to her Etsy page. If I do get them, then I always do swatch videos when I do get them, um, for my Fun Stuff Friday or First Impressions Friday. However, with my schedule and that sort of thing for work, that may not always be on a Friday. So we will have to see. I will take a look and see if I already have them. If I already have them, then there is already a video up, but I will have to look. I can't remember if I have the 120 set or just the 72. Okay, now we're going to go back over it with the golden ochre. Yes, I have done a video for every set that I already own. I will have to take a look and see. Now I'm leaving his little face area here white, and we'll go over that with some cream tone. Okay, thank you, Celine. I will have to take a look at them on Amazon and see if it's something that is in the budget. I have a bunch of different ones that are coming out in the next month or so that I have interest in. So I will take a look. All right, so there is our little kitty kitty all done up. Just going to take some black and we'll do our whiskers and our eyelashes. I'm going to sharpen this up a little bit. Want a really, really fine point. All right. Just really fine point, just little flick for those whiskers. And his little nose. Alrighty. So we have our kitty kitty done. Now we're going to do his basket. So we're going to use ochre. Not light ochre, just regular ochre. Thank you for that information, Brittany. I appreciate it. I'll take a look after stream. Like I said, just keep your eyes on the Friday videos. If I do get new products, they are usually reviewed on Fridays. Alright, so I went over that with the ochre, and then I'm going to go over it with a dark brown. So I need this one. So I've got dark sepia here. Welcome back. Actually, I spent the part of the afternoon on the phone with my son my oldest son, and he's currently trapped down in California because his car died. So my check ended up going to him so that he can get his car fixed so he can come home. So yes, my first work check is already spent on my kid so that he can get his car fixed and get home. So you are correct in one way. Unfortunately, it was nothing fun for me. There's always something comes up when I want something fun for me. But yeah, he needed it, so Mama will help. I hadn't heard from him in a while, and he's been frantically trying to get the car to work so he can come home without telling me that the car was broken. Yes, exactly. He was feeling a little bit ashamed and didn't want to tell me that he was stuck down there with no money and no way to get home. So, and I still probably wouldn't have known if I didn't call him and say, "Hey, what the heck? What's going on?" So I'm going in now with a little bit of brown ochre and putting in some shadows from the cat's tail and the cat. And then we're going to take a little bit of pink, bright pink. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take him to get his car fixed, but there's he was having troubles with it a little while ago, and he took it into the auto shop and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. And they still don't know what is wrong with it, just that it's costing him quite a bit to get it fixed. Just for them to diagnose things is costing him, so. Our kitty kitty is all done up. So now we're going to let's do the chair. So we're going to grab that dark tone again. So we're going to grab our Van Dyke Brown. Oh, it's okay. He'll be fine. Like I said, he has a tendency to try to be extremely independent. And sometimes he won't tell me because he knows I'll worry. And so he doesn't tell me when there's an issue or a problem. He tries to solve it himself. And sometimes you just can't solve it yourself. Like he's out in the middle of nowhere. Like there's not a mechanic nearby or anything, so he has to figure out things. His car is fairly new. It's just it had an issue, and the mechanic here, when he saw the issue start, couldn't figure out where it was at, and couldn't fix it. And basically told him that it was fine when in actuality it wasn't. So he can't afford a new car right now, and I can't afford to get him one. So All right. Going in with some raw umber. Finishing off the legs of the chair here. No, it's not on a recall list. I'm going to do the top, and I want to do, let's see, let's do it in a teal green color. So let's start with peacock blue, and then aquamarine. Hello, honey. You on your way home? So I'm starting off with the peacock blue. Hello, Tara Lynn. Welcome, welcome. Just going through. Putting in the curves and the shadows from the curves in this stool. And then we're going to take our aquamarine. And then we're going to take a bit of white. And I'm pressing fairly hard on the white just to give it that worn look. Just putting in the shadows, reestablishing some of that dark area. Making it stand out a little bit. Oh, nice, Wicca. Isn't it a great book? I really like the Dragonology book. All right. So there's our little stool. And I'm just going to take the Caran d'Ache blender here. Actually, I'm going to use the Lyra blender. I'm just going to smooth out the legs of the stool. Just to make it all nice and smooth. because, you know, rough legs on a stool would not be a good thing. All right, so we're going to put the blues away. And then we're going to go back to our browns. So we're going to get the Van Dyke brown. And the brown ochre. And we're going to start on the sewing table here. So anywhere that there's a shadow or an edge that would be shadowed, we're putting in the Van Dyke brown. I don't think I've seen that one. Just going through and outlining the shadow areas a little bit. We'll reestablish them if we end up coloring over them too much. I'm not using a really heavy hand, so it's not extremely dark. I'm just using a light hand, but going over it a few times. I'll have to see. I haven't been able to watch many people lately, so I'll have to go and take a look at it. It's the only thing about working is there's not enough hours in the day. There's just not enough hours in the day. I need more hours and more days of the week. Just going to do this fairly dark here, where the edge of the drawer is against the table. Same with down here where it's between the drawers. Like so. All right. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. Like I said, I haven't had the opportunity to spend much time on YouTube beyond, you know, my own videos. If you want to see the flip through, all you have to do is hit ! Shannon, and it should take you to Shannon's should give you a link to Shannon's YouTube channel. Hello, Jen. All right, Christina, then drive carefully, dear. That is Shannon's YouTube channel. So if you want to see the flip through, it'll probably be on her channel somewhere. Just going over the drawers with the brown ochre and filling in that wood color. I'm using a very light hand to start with, and we'll get deeper as we build those layers. And these are a polycolor, so they are an oil-based pencil that does require some layer building. Yeah, for most of the YouTube artists on that I know of, that I have either subscribed to or know the channel for, usually it's just the exclamation point in that YouTube artist's name, whether it be their first name or their full name. Sometimes it depends. But I have most of their links available. Alright, just going over and over, getting everything all figured out and colored in. Just building that second layer, getting those shadows back in there. And I missed a leg, so I'm going to have to do it. Alright. Yeah, I like the Art and Fly products. I have their acrylic pens, and I have the 72 set of the Art and Flies, and their products are always really good. So. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm just going to go over it again with the brown ochre. And this is the second layer, so I'm putting in a little bit more pressure. Blending it into the Van Dyke brown. A little bit harder around the edges. And then we're going to take our white. Yes, it does. It reminds me of a Colin Thompson as well. Take our white and give it a little tiny bit of a wear area. So you know when you're using something often, you end up with a bit of a wear area where the wood is lighter than anywhere else. Whether it be from your hand, whether it be from your body leaning against it, it just keeps that wood lighter in that area. Well, if they're new, then there may not be. Um, like I said, I will take a look at them after stream. And contact my friend at Art and Fly and find out about a little bit more information about them. Whether they're different colors or, you know, things like that. Because sometimes they change things when they go from a small set to a larger set. I'm just going to go over this very lightly with a medium to light hand, and then I'm going to add the white, and then I'll go over it again with a heavier hand. Alright, and I will put those handles back in with some black. Using a medium hand, laying down that color. Okay. Almost done with the browns. Now we're going to take a bit of that black and we're going to put the handles back in. Well, let's just snap that right off. Nobody heard that. It did not happen. I'm just going to put a bit of shadow behind them. Like that. And we're just going to darken up this little area here. And this little area here. Making sure that the definition of the drawer is still there. Like so. Then we're going to take the blender and blend them in. Just smoothing that out, removing the white spot to make it look like a smooth wood surface. Polished wood surface. If that makes more sense. That is true. Yeah, the only thing I can do in a review is tell you what I think of them, show you the colors that are available, and do the bit of testing that I do to give you information on the composition of them. Alright. That all put in. Hello, honey. Bob is home. Going to do the same thing here on the basket. And we might as well do the kitty too while we're here. There we go. Yay! The sewing table is done. Alright, now we're going to take some gray and we're going to do the sewing machine itself. So I've got cool dark gray here, and we're going to put in the shadows on the machine. Well, it may be a new set of pencils, and sometimes, especially in July, a lot of people have no buy Julys, so they don't buy anything during July. I just haven't, I haven't been looking for the past little while on new sets that are coming out. Put in that shadow from the cloth and the shadow of it sitting on here. Alright, now we're going to take our white. Hello, Viking! Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I hope all is well with you. Just going to blend that in a little bit into the start of the white that I just put down. Yeah, I can't do a no buy either. I've already messed that one up. Castle Art's got me. Well, with 50% off, how could they not? Oh dear. I'm doing good. Doing good. Well, hopefully you don't get it. You don't need that. Nobody needs that. Alright, so there we have our machine. Done it in a nice white with the gray shadowing. Now we're going to take a lighter gray, almost a silver gray. Let's see what color this is. And we're going to do the front panel here and the little metal part here and the needle. And we'll take the medium gray, which is cool silver gray. And we'll just give a little bit of detail to it. Like so. I think we're going to do that here too. And for the spools, we'll use a bit of brown. So we're going to use a bit of brown ochre on the spool. And then we're going to do, let's see, what color should we do the thread? Yeah, I hope everybody else in the family's good. And hopefully, cross your fingers that your sister gets through it very quickly. So let's use a bit of pale geranium lake here. For our thread. And then we're going to take a dark red. So we're going to take I think that's two red or purpley red. I want Indian red. Yeah. So I'm going to take some Indian red. I'm doing the folds of the fabric. That. And then we're going to take some vermilion. We're just going to put it in some areas here. And then we're going to take Scarlet Lake. And fill it all in. And then we'll go back to the Indian red. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to use the Lyra Splendor. And we're going to blend that all together. Like so. Alright, so there is our sewing area. Now we've got a book here, so let's grab our cream tone. little bit of that black. And just a little touch of the gray. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I've just got a little bit of silver gray here. I'm going to go over the edges a little bit. Make it look like a very old book. Also going to take the silver gray and go through the scissors here. And then we're going to take our black. And we're just going to put in some shadows with the black. Like so. And then we'll just take a little tiny bit more of the gray and blend it in. Alright, now for our rulers. Let's see. Let's do the rulers blue. Just because. So I have the light cobalt blue here, which is number 44. And then we're going to take this one here, which is light blue. And we're going to fill that in. And then we're going to take our gray. We're going to go with the cool light gray. And we're going to put in a bit of a shadow under the things that are hanging on the wall, as well as behind the sewing machine. And when we go over with our wall color, that should stand out a little bit better as a gray. Same with here. Like so. Alright, now we're going to take our wall color. See if I can remember what colors I used yesterday. Awesome, Bonnie. That's always the best way to have a cat. Using you as a pillow. So I've got the dark sepia here. I'm just going to put in that shadow. And hopefully I have the same colors that I used over here. I don't think I do though. I think maybe it was the Van Dyke brown that I used instead. Because it looks a little bit more brown than sepia does. So I'm just going to put the sepia in the darkest areas. CPS up here, however you say it. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. Put a little bit of shadow on the wall from the books. The paint brush cup. I haven't decided what color I'm going to paint. I'm going to color the paint brushes and that sort of thing yet, so that's why I'm avoiding it. Just so you know, I haven't forgotten it's there. I'm just not sure what to color all of them yet. The wall, I know how to color it, so. There's quite a bit of shadowing in this picture from the objects in the room. Awesome. All right, now we're going to go over it with the, let's see, what's this one? With the burnt ochre. Hold on a sec. I had a hair tickle the inside of my ear. Very annoying. This is the boring part when I do blanket areas. Coloring the walls. You are fine, Dawn. You're going to make pasta salad for tomorrow, are you? Sounds good to me. If I could eat pasta. I have some gluten-free pasta that I can eat, but it's not very good cold. I got you, Don. I know. I knows what you're trying to say. 'Cause words are hard. Everybody knows that. Yes, I know. There's a couple of different pastas that I can use. Chickpeas is not one of them. Very, very specific and very limited. Um, what's the word I'm looking for? Dietary requirements. That's the word I'm looking for. My boss is so cute. She keeps on trying to feed me. It's like, I can't eat it. It's like, what can you eat? All right, going back in with the Van Dyke Brown again. Building that shadow color up. Yes, exactly. Well, she's only trying to feed me. I don't know. I don't think she's trying to poison me, but she's not fully aware of what I can and can't eat yet. So pretty soon she'll give up like my husband does. I can't figure out what you can and can't eat, so you go to the store. I did make some yogurt today, though, so that'll be ready tomorrow. Which will be nummy, especially with the fresh berries out of the garden. I can, in certain ways, like I can have yogurt if it's cooked long enough so that all the lactose is removed. But typically, no, I cannot drink cow's milk at all. The only way I can have it is with proper cooking of yogurt and the proper cooking of sour cream. Otherwise, can't have milk. Cheese if it's fermented or yeah, fermented long enough. Has to be fermented for a certain period of time before I can eat it. Once again, to kill the lactose. I'm going to go through here, darken that up at the floor line here. Yes, I can eat zucchini. Okay, going back through, and that's the wrong color. Going back through with the burnt ochre and raw umber, obviously, because I grabbed the wrong color. Want that dark corner to be a little darker, I guess. We're almost finished this room. Yay! Oh, nice. Sounds good. Yeah, I have fresh strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries growing in the garden. Now I'm just using a light hand, building another layer on top of the previous layers. Blend that area in a little bit. Can't believe it's almost taken an hour and a half to color this. Nice. All right. I think it's turning out pretty good. I forgot the inside of the scissors previously. Alrighty. There we have the walls all finished up. Now again, we're going to take the Lyra Splendor pencil and we're going to remove the white spot off the wall. Get that all blended in. Very interesting. I don't eat cereal, so I don't have a lot of things to put milk on, so I'm not too concerned about the milk. The only thing I really use milk for is I use cream for yogurt. And every once in a while, if I really want it, I make some sour cream. But I don't eat potatoes, so the use for sour cream on baked potatoes, and I don't eat chips, so the dip for chips, all those things, I just don't eat them. So there's no point in me making it. All right. I eat yogurt though, so definitely a reason to make it. All right. And there we have that part all done. Now we're going to do the cup. And I think we're going to do the cup. Oh, thank you. Yes, I really like it. It's really good. We're going to do the cup in a nice pink. So we're going to use some light carmine. And then we're going to use this one. And we're going to use the Pink Madder Lake. So. And then for the brushes, we're going to take some brown. So we're going to take some dark sepia. Yeah, I eat yogurt because it does help with my digestion. But like I said, it's one that I have to make myself. So. Alright, so there's our brushes. So I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to take a bit of cinnamon for the brush handles. And oddly enough, there's a little tiny little cherry back here. I don't know why. But there's a little tiny cherry there. I'm not quite sure why, but it's there. Alright, and then we're going to give the brushes some brush hairs. I think this is actually a fountain pen. I'm going to take some silver, because I think this one here is a fountain pen. This one here might be too, just by the looks of it. And this one. Hello, Pamela. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. There, that's better. And then we're going to do a green pencil because we don't have any green in here yet. And a yellow pencil. All right, Christina, enjoy your dinner and have a fantastic night. And then we're going to take this one. There we go. And then we're going to take a little bit more blue and do that one there. I want actual blue. There we go. So we're going to start with the light cobalt blue. We're just going to do this ruler here that's hiding behind the pins. Like so. And there is our sewing room. It only took us an hour and a half. And I completely missed blending that side. So let's grab our blender. Completely missed blending a corner here. An entire side of the page. Alright. So I think we have time for one more small one. This one here I think was the biggest one on there, so it's going to of course take the longest, but now that it's done, we can rock and roll it. Your sewing machine is watching, sitting there mad. Have you not used your sewing machine lately? I don't have a sewing machine, so I don't have to worry about that. This is the only sewing machine I have. All right, so there we have those three. I think we're going to go with this small one here, and we'll see how much time we have. Is it still in its box? That's always worse. So let's do the background first so I don't forget what colors we're using. So we want these ones. So we want the Van Dyke Brown and the Burnt Ochre. This one or this one? Let's do the books. With the elephant. It's got an elephant. I know I'm jumping around, but that's okay. So we're going to start with the Van Dyke Brown. For our shadow sections. Ah, nice. Yes, yes, you can definitely do them separate. Hello, Dion. Welcome. All right. I'm going to turn it just a little bit here so you guys can see a little bit better. I've got a curl on the bottom of the page here, so I'm putting my arm over it so it doesn't get in my way. Make sure that we get the shadow behind the books. Like so. And then we're going to go over the works of it with the burnt ochre. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the Van Dyke Brown. Give it a little bit more of those shadows. Awesome. So you can have two different channels then. Well, let me know when you do that so I can subscribe to them. Thank you. and so that I can list them in the coloring one in the Discord. Are you getting a toothache there, Dion, with all the sweetness? You guys are funny. Dion, you're just as sweet, so yeah, Dion likes to make you think she's not sweet, but she is. Yeah, it does. It says Copic 72 in this one. So again, the artist of the month is Julia Spiri. If you want to take a look at her Etsy shop, it's !Julia. If you want to see her on Amazon, it's !Julia Amazon. Alright, so I've got the Lyra blender here, just going to blend in the wall. Trying to keep all of the walls the same color, so. I don't know why, I just am. Just to keep it all cohesive. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to keep them all pretty close to the same color. And that way it just basically looks like it's one part, like one big room, instead of a whole bunch of different little rooms. Alright, so let's start on the books. The books, the books, the books. We're going to start with a green book. And we're going to use Hooker's Green. Down the edge of the book here. The poor fellow that this pencil is named after. I wonder how many times he got picked on in school with a last name of Hooker. Then we're going to go in with light green. And blend it into the Hooker's Green. Well, yes, it's not good to be picked on, but it happens. Especially with names and, children are not nice. Alright, so there's our green. So let's do a blue, because we've got the blue out. So I'm going to use light cobalt blue. Yeah, children are not the kindest creatures in the world, especially when they find something funny or something that sounds funny. And they find it entertaining to make fun of it. Alright, now we're going to go in with the sky blue. But that's just the way children are. You just have to remind them that it's not very nice and it's not appropriate not to do it. And it's when parents don't remind their children and, behave that way themselves that it makes it worse. Okay, just going back and forth between the sky blue and the cobalt blue. Alright, now this one here, we're going to do, let's do this one yellow. Thank you. So I'm going to start off with lemon. And then we're going to go to cream. Like so. And then we're going to do orange. So let's start with vermilion. We're going to do this big book here, orange. Try not to color your elephant any funky colors. Well, I'm going to color it a funky color. I'm going to color in pink, but I meant don't get the book colors on the elephant. Unless you want to, and then do. Color anything the way you want to color it. There is no right or wrong reason. There is no right or wrong way. It's all a matter of perspective. It's all a matter of how you see things. So if you see the elephant rainbow colored, color it rainbow colored. Alright, now we're going to go in with... yes, the coloring police will not knock on your door. We're going to go in with light orange. Aw, Jen, that's awesome. I'm glad you're relaxed. I don't know how to color rainbows. I have been informed that I don't know how to color rainbows. I have been told by the rainbow coloring police individual that thinks she's the coloring police that I don't know how to color rainbows. Which is perfectly fine. They can think that all they want. I will color a rainbow the way I want to color a rainbow. Because it's my book and I'll do what I want. Just like it's my party, I'll cry if I want to. And then we're going to take a little bit of canary yellow, just for the fun of it. And we're going to put it in that light area. And then we're going to take a little bit gray. And we're going to do the writing area for there. Then we're going to take a little bit of a dark gray. Oh yeah, no, not even close, Alex. That's bull hockey. Bull hockey. Just putting in the pages of the books. So it looks like there's actually books there. See, that book even says book. Just in case you were unsure of what it was. For anyone that has the, oh, what is the name of the book? I was just looking at it the other day. I have it. It was just mentioned. The thing that reminds you of this. The book that this reminds you of. Somebody said it earlier. Anyway, in the pages that have all the bookshelves and stuff like that, it's hilarious to read all of the names of the books they have. It's funny. Yes, names are harder. Sometimes my brain says, yep, nope, I don't care anymore. You ain't going to remember this, so stop trying. Colin Thompson, thank you. Thank you all very much. My brain was not going to allow that one to reach in there and say hello. Alright, so I'm going to do this next book gray. Just because I'm going to do the elephant pink. So I don't want a lot of reds and that sort of color around the elephant. So we're going to do it in some nice gray tones. I have a nice dark gray here somewhere. I just had it. There it is. So I'm using the dark cool gray. Like so. Oh, I have no idea. You know, that person. Mom, that's my name. Mom. Mom or dear. Just going to take the lighter medium tone here and just blend that out. Alright, and then we're going to take purple. We're going to do this book here, purple. Yes, I have a lot of people that call me mom. Even my boss calls me mom. Every once in a while when I have to correct her and say, okay, you can't do that because you have to do this. She goes, yes, mom. It's funny. Hello, Shannon. Welcome. Good to see you. Alright, now I'm going to go in with light flesh. So that was dark flesh and this is light flesh. It's going to be the flesh book. Shh, nobody say anything. You had to come in and giggle? Why are you giggling? Okay, did I miss something? Why are you giggling? Who's shushing? You guys are all talking behind my back. I want to know. So I'm going in with light carmine. You're hot? Yes. You guys are having some really warm weather out there. It's nice and cool here. Although it's muggy. Very muggy. Alright. So I'm just putting in a little bit of a shadow around his little ear. Down his little trunk. And on his underbelly. Like that. And then we're going to take a Pink Matter Lake. And we're going to finish our pink elephant. I'm still waiting for Shannon to say what she's giggling about. Everybody calling me mom? It always happens. I have children I've never met before. Exactly. You give me a hard time, it's fine. If you didn't give me a hard time, I'd have to worry about what's wrong with you. Had one today. I was talking to my oldest boy, and his girlfriend said, "Hi, Mom." It's like, okay, I haven't even met you. Like I said, I have children I haven't even met yet. I don't know about that view. I don't know. I don't think you're that old. People don't believe me when I tell them how old we are. Exactly. Absolutely. It's always fun to give somebody a hard time, especially when they have a good sense of humor about it. And I do. I don't mind having people I know give me a hard time. No, I did not tell him that. Bully. No, I did not tell him that. I'll talk to you about that later. Just going to put in a little bit of this darker pink on the flesh book just to give it. And do the words. There we go. Then I think I'm going to take the blender. Oh, take the splendor. I did too. I did actually ask him, but yes, yes, you did throw everybody under the bus with you, but that's okay. We still love you. Yeah, if you guys didn't give me a hard time, I'd think you were mad at me or something. I'd have to ask what's wrong. Absolutely. Alex is being a party pooper tonight. She's usually the worst one. Alright, just going to blend these books a little bit just to get them a little bit blended together. Don't mind some white spot in certain things, but don't like big lines of it. And there we have it. All right, so I'm going to adjust my mess here. I'll put all these pencils back in the holder after we are done. Uh-oh, who's got a halo? I missed something. Oh, let me. Whose halo did you steal, Shannon? Goodness, give it back to the neighbor. I should have known it was Shannon. All right, so we have gotten the sewing room all done up, and we've gotten our little bookshelf with the pink elephant. Yes, yes, Alex never behaves. That's awesome. Well, that's because you took it. I didn't say which neighbor. So we have completed 4 little rooms. We did 2 on Monday and 2 today. And on Saturday, we will do a couple more. And throughout the week, if I have time, I will work on it a little bit myself. But I don't know if I'll have a lot of time, so. Yeah, it just makes it look like a single room instead of little cubbies. Absolutely, laughter is the best medicine. Thank you all very much. All right, Dawn, have a wonderful evening. We are going to call it an evening here pretty quick. I gotta go make dinner and feed the hubby and the kiddo. I will try to do some of this in Discord. Another thing that I am working on in Discord is this picture here. So I am working on other things as well. Of course, this is still in the Julia Spiri book. Of course, the hashtag for this month, so if you color anything Julia Spiri, the hashtag is hashtag Julia in July 2022. And Shannon, I was going to ask you because I haven't had time to get to any of your videos or your lives or anything like that. What is your prompt this month? Because I want to know which prompt it is. Because I haven't had time. And I want to, put it in there. Yeah, gold. Okay, cool. Awesome. So I will color something gold. Yeah, Shannon's usually just lurking. She's all lurky-gurky. July 22 gold prompt. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. I have enjoyed each and every one of you and enjoyed the conversation this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Of course, you can always join us over in Discord. I will pre-warn you there is no filters in Discord. So you may hear words or statements or phrases that may not be for everybody. So keep that in mind if you have small children or just sensitive ears, that there is a filtered required room that you are welcome to attend and hang out in. With that, thank you all very much for watching. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Not only does it help us with our self-esteem, but it also helps us with our YouTube analytics. So basically what it means is that YouTube will send us more new people if people like what they're watching. And of course, last but not least is always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.